I'm Alyssa Wasko, and I started the company Donni Charm. It's named after my father, whose name was Donald.
I don't know her dad, I never met him, but I feel like I know him. So much of their passion comes from Donald.
A lot of people called him Donnie. It was kind of a nickname, term of endearment that a lot of people called him.
In August of 2008, Donnie was in an accident, and 3 months later, he passed away.
He was like my world. Sorry, I'm like...
I'm so passionate without even meeting him, really just goes to show you like how much he was loved. Her way of coping with her dad's death, I honestly a lot of times just like think, how would Alyssa handle this? And I know a lot of other people do too.
After he passed away, this was kind of a coping mechanism for me. When I'm upset about something, I like to channel my energy into something else and kind of be distracted instead of focusing on it all the time. And it was a really positive spin on something that was really painful for me.
Not a lot of people can turn such a tragedy into something so amazing.
So it was kind of a tangible way to think of my dad every day and to channel all of, I guess, the pain that I was feeling.
She came back to school and was really just all down to business.
Well, Dana, when I first made the scarf, she was like, I made an extra one because to give to her. She's my best friend. We did everything together.
So I loved it and immediately loved it. Put it on, I literally wore it for a week straight.
I created these scarves. I've always been into fashion. I just kind of created these scarves with charms on them for me and my friend. We wore them all around campus and everyone really loved them.
So when she came back with these handmade scarves, and we had just joined the sorority Kappa Kappa Gamma, so one of our symbols is a fleur-de-lis.
I came back to school and everyone was like, what are these scarves? So I was like, interesting. So I just started I was making them by hand.
So she came back with this, really cute kind of bandana style scarf. It was plaid and had these really cute little gold fleur-de-lis attached.
And it was totally fine at first because it was like really slow, just girls in our sorority buying them, and then it just was like too much and like I couldn't like move my hands and like wasn't sleeping and
really that's kind of really just how it started. Like girls on campus wanted these scarves.
And I was making them by hand and it just kind of blew up. Well, I think what makes these scarves really special is they're all adorned with charms.
And it's kind of interesting actually now looking back on it, like why I was so connected to this scarf.
All of our charms represent something really positive or good luck or protection. We have wings, we have peace signs, we have fleur-de-lis, we have hamsas, which is a protective symbol. So everything is really positive.
I wanted to tell everybody that Alyssa made it, and so they all started asking if they could get them.
I don't know, it just kind of turned out to be this great thing that took off and never really was planned to be this, and we've been kind of flying by the seat of our pants since this started.
Pretty soon all the girls in our sorority wanted them. For recruitment one year we had all the girls wear them.
So it started in March 2009 was when I made the first scarf. Then April was kind of when I was hand making them and like everyone was buying them, and until I would say about July was when we met with our first manufacturer. Then we ended up getting them manufactured out of New York. Then we just started this season getting them manufactured out of China.
When this business came about, the hand-making scarves, and then as it started to evolve, I never thought that we would be here.
After we stopped hand making them, that's when it kind of exploded. That's like when it broke. We started getting press, we started getting on celebrities, and we started getting in boutiques, and it just kind of became like really real.
These are just some of the magazines that we've been featured in. This was Jessica Biel. This was the first press we've ever gotten. That was one of the first scarves that we ever made.
Having Rihanna wear our scarf, having Naomi Watts and Kim Kardashian. Those are all things that people that are involved in a company like this dream that celebrities are gonna, love your scarves. And the fact that they have been photographed and the fact that they have been in some magazines is just so exciting.
When we first started in like April of 2009 when I was still hand making them, I would say we probably sold like 300, 350. And then after we started getting them manufactured, we probably sold around 4,000. Now we're probably at 4,500 from that season. And then this season we probably are up to 5,000, 6,000. And then for this fall, upcoming fall, we ordered almost like double. We're international now, and we're in Japan, we're in Korea, and a bunch of different places. And we're in about 70 boutiques across the US and Canada. So it's crazy.
It's not a 9-to-5 job, it's a 9 to 3 in the morning job. But I mean, I love it because it's so exciting.
And if you don't have that passion and you don't care, like you're not going to spend the extra 2 hours staying up and sending those 30 emails, and you're going to miss 30 deadlines and you're out of luck, and that's just how it is. So if you have that drive, you're going to push yourself that little bit further, and I think that's what makes you successful.